divorce is nothing but you feeling that he is not completing your denied part. How can he become healthy if you take medicine? How can he die if you take poison? You denied it and you are expecting he or she should fulfill it. No. You have to fulfill it. The denied part should be incorporated, imbibed as part of you. Each one of you have the denied kids inside you. Denied the other part inside you. If I open and see your heart, 10 kids are sitting and crying, one in the anxiety, one in the fear, one in the anger, and 2-3 men, women are rolling around and fighting with each other. All of them are put together is you. One guy was sitting on the mad guy was sitting on the well and screaming, 16, 16, 16. The other guy who was walking on the street went near and asked, what 16? This fellow pushed him into the well and started shouting, 17, 17, 17. When I see your well, I can see some 16, 17 are there. The 5-year version of you, 6-year version of you, 8-year version of you, 18-year version of you. One is sitting with a teddy bear, another one is sitting with a motor car, another one is sitting with a rose flower. And some bells I saw even 1 or 2 ghosts are sitting. Understand, those all multiple personalities put together became you. That is why I say most dangerous humans, most dangerous species on the planet Earth are human beings. Don't live with them. I tell you from my experience. Just don't live with them. Once they become authentic and integrated, they become divine being. Live with them. It's okay. That is why I am very clear. Either I live with the divine beings or like rishis, or I live with Buddhas, ghosts. Whole Dhyana Pitam is only 2 categories. I don't have human beings. I have Bhuta, Preta, Gana and Rishi, Muni. That's all. People who have become authentic, Rishi Muni. People who are hypocritical, struggling, lack of integrity, inauthentic, the Bhuta Pretas. By and by I mastered how to handle them. Mahakala, Yama, is so sure the knowledge will become just experience in Nachiketa. He saw the authenticity. Ramakrishna says beautifully, during the Swati Nakshatra, when the rain showers and the mother pearl comes up in the ocean, with that rain drop, the mother pearl makes pearl. And the Swati rain waits for the right mother pearl to come and open so that it can shower. And the mother pearl is waiting for the rain to happen. Here, rain found the mother pearl, right mother pearl. Rain now knows if I drop a water into this mother pearl, this mother pearl will surely make one pearl out of this raindrop. It will not be wasted. Now Yama knows Nachiketa will make this knowledge into experience. Let's see what Yama has to say to Nachiketa in the next verse. Second chapter, 5th verse of Kathopanishad. Avidyayam antare vardhamanam swayam dhira panditam manyamanam tantram yamana pariyanti moodaha ante naiva niyamana yadante. Mahakala declares to Nachiketa, fools dwelling in ignorance, yet imagining themselves wise and learned, go round and round in crooked ways like the blind led by the blind. God. Ante naiva niyamana yadanta. Inauthentic ones, yet imagining themselves as authentic just because they had a knowledge which has not yet become experience, go round and round in crooked ways like the blind led by the blind. If the blind is led by the blind, where they are going to end, you all know. Wherever they end, surely you may not want to end there. Inauthentic ones yet imagining themselves as authentic. Avidyayam antare vardhamana swayam dhira panditam manyamana tantram yamana variyanti mooda ante naiva niyamana yadanta. Yama must have been a great poet. Unfortunately, he was always described in Indian movies either as a comedian or a crude. But he is an amazing, intelligent being. Unimaginable. Such beautiful being. He was always described a big, black, mustache, sitting on buffalo, on the pasha rope. And the Chitragupta is a assistant comedian. No. He is a guru, God, who can give you boons. Avidyayam antare vardhamana. Inauthentic ones yet imagining themselves as authentic just because they had a knowledge which has not yet become experience. Understand, the knowledge which has not become experience means you ate, it did not get digested. Only dogs eat that. If you eat something and it did not get digested, what happens to it? Comes through the same hole it went in. Comes out through the same path it went in. If you see the dog, it will eat after vomiting. Even dogs don't eat when some other dog vomits. In your case, so unfortunate if somebody else vomits. All the ideas, words, books by unenlightened beings are vomit. How many are going to eat it? This one word internalize very sincerely. Even one wrong idea put inside your system by the wrong book or a wrong logic sometimes takes years to clean and get out of it. clean and get out of it. As if you already don't have enough confusion. Why do you want more? No. No. Inauthentic ones, yet imagining themselves as authentic just because they had knowledge which has not yet become experience, go round and round in crooked ways like the blind led by the blind. Ante naiva niyamana yadanta. Can you get a picture of blind leading a blind? Let's see where they land. Ante naiva niyamana yadanta. Inauthentic ones, yet imagining themselves. Listen, never do this mistake of being led by blind. You can see this picture. Surely you may not want to be in this position. If you are putting yourself in this position, nobody can save you. You may be well dressed. They may even give you free shoe. But where you are going is dangerous. Mahakala is clearly warning Nachiketa about the people who don't have authenticity and yet try to lead others. He is using a very beautiful word. Tantramyamana variyanti muda means going round and round and round in crooked ways, conspired ways. God. That is why Osho very beautifully puts it. An unenlightened being posing as enlightened being is the conspiracy against the cosmos. Understand? Conspiracy against the cosmos. With authenticity and integrity and responsibility and enriching, having Kala Bhairava, Kala Bhairava in this tongue, I declare I am enlightened and know what I am talking experientially. Don't waste your time in going round and round in crooked ways, being led by the blind. And when you know you are blind, never ever think or plan leading another blind. If you are blind, only you travel, at least it is suicide. And if you are guiding other blind, it is murder also. Mahakala is so clear. He says, inauthentic ones, yet imagining themselves as authentic, just because they had knowledge which has not yet become experience, go round and round in crooked ways like the blind led by the blind. Tantramyamana varyanti muta andenaiva niyamanaya danta. Tantramyamana variyanti muta andenaiva niyamanaya danta. Because many enlightened beings gave up on people, unenlightened ones have started guiding the people. So the only solution for this problem is, don't give up on people. What's the solution? Come on, Gurukul kids. Some are missing the mudra. Understand? See, the mudra is very important, especially for kids, because that is the way it will become body language. If you observed me closely, you will see always I will move these fingers when I say alright. How many of you have observed? Whenever I utter the word alright, I will be moving this, because I got this from Ram Surat Kumar. Whenever somebody comes and brings problems to him, he will say alright and start doing his japa. How many of you have authentically observed? Raise your hand. Understand? When it goes with the mudra, body language, it stays in you forever. I wanted to share an incident with you guys. How I discovered one of the strong root pattern in me and healed, completed with Ram Surat Kumar by his grace and help. There was certain pattern, I was caught and I could see the pattern was repeating and I was not able to get out of it. I went to him, and of course I did not go to him to get out of that pattern. I went to him just like that. He found out. So some visitor came to him. That visitor was exactly talking about the same pattern. When he was describing step by step, I could simply cognize myself with that visitor. He listened, looking at my eyes. The visitor is talking, but he is looking at my eyes. End of the conversation. By that time, already both of our eyes have locked with each other. I was just nodding, whatever visitor is saying, and he was just nodding. He knows I am saying all that. I was acknowledging that I am only talking all that. He is also acknowledging, he is listening from me only all these words. End of the conversation, he looked deeply into my eyes and said, all right, and started doing japa, his japa. I saw the pattern in me was broken, and I am also doing the same mudra and started doing ajapa japa. With mudra, when it gets inside, it becomes bio-memory. If he has given up on me, what I would have done? I would have done to some blind fellow. Because the seeking itself cannot be kept under the carpet. I don't give up on people even who give up on me just because of the compassion. Let them not go to some blind people and get guided in round and round and round crooked ways. Tantramyamana variyanti muda. They will waste their janmas. Because once somebody is touched by me, their seeking cannot be kept under the carpet. It will be there, burning, burning, burning. I just do not want them to get lost with some blind people. Then not one janmas are wasted. That is why I continue to not to give up on them even when they give up on me. When you give up on you, you give up on others. Tantramyamana variyanti muda antenaiva niyamana yadanta. What's the solution for the problems? This problem? Give the answer. Blind, led by the blind. You know where both end. What Yama has to say further in further sutras, verses we will see in the next satsangs.